Sure.
And yes.
Slap his head.
So, and he goes, and anyway, I'm the only guy that can control this wagon effectively in this mud. So he jumps on the wagon. He asks the family, Senua, Maria, and Tommy, to jump on board. And he goes, I will just drive down a little bit further and find a nicer place to camp for a couple of days. Okay? And come back and find me.
Okay.
Okay.
So I grab some twigs and branches and basically tie them all up so we've got a marker, and I sort of put that sort of on the side of the road where we've exited the road and entered the swamp.
Yeah.
So, a guide for us for when we return.
Yeah.
Do you take like individual twigs and then chuck them in front of you so you know where you're going, or behind you, or just where you are?
No, I just know where I am.
I think he might be Hansel, Ben. Keebler.
Keebler, the elf.
Arsehole.
If we get lost, it's
Okay.
all your fault, Keebler.
So we're going to strike out due west, do you reckon, gents?
Due west?
I defer to the old man.
The ocean is west, so look, we're going to head west.
Nothing chocolates.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it
Right,
now.
probably.
See that?
Yeah.
That's where we are.
Maybe we should go west and then head south. Because she could literally be right there and he didn't even see her.
And look, there might be a path or something. If we find a path, then we'll follow that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I reckon. So if we go like straight to where the marsh starts to the west and then start heading south. Because you're right,
So-
we might miss her and then have to backtrack, right?
Okay, so you start heading west.
oh, 35 miles.
No, it's closer. Your ping's to, because we're where the red.
No, Jacques just put the arrow. I don't know if it is close to that.
We are
Oh, I see.
closer though. We're like, because that's snap to center. You go, no snapping. There.
Okay,
So 15.
much more manageable.
Yeah.
Alright, so look, let's head out. So I guess what we're on the lookout for is tracks or paths or anything like that.
And in addition to that, Kurt, because as soon as we start going off the road and into the marsh, right, the canopy closes over us. And the usual indicators that you use to know what direction you're going in, they're they're stressed. So you're actually using your survival skill to maintain west, if that's what you want.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
And everything else is a given. You're keeping an eye out for trails and tracks, so I will let you know. So,
Yep.
for every 4 hours, I need you to roll a survival. Okay? So it's in the morning till midday. We head into the marshlands. Our ankles, we're pretty much ankle deep in mud at the moment. We're sludging heavily through the mud. There's mosquitoes coming at us. It's even hotter and more humid than before. We start sweating. We start drinking a little bit more water, and it's really eerie. People go really quiet. All we can hear is the little baby kind of making little squeaks. By the way, the guys, the dwarfs got him on the back in a what are they called?
Sharon,
Little
baby,
sack. Yeah.
Baby Bjorn?
Baby Yoda, that's right. Yeah, it's the Mandalorian. We start heading in. You're first. You're leading the way. Okay. So can you roll first 4 hours, please? Roll and add your survival.
That's
plus
almost
5.
16. Guys,
Plus-
go back. I just got to go to the bathroom. Hold on. 2 seconds.
Plus,
5.
you manage to peer through the canopy and kind of, realize which way the sun is, and you continue heading west you think is west, until it's midday. Midday we need a rest. We need a 1 hour rest, guys. And you continue on your way until the night, right? One sec. Do you want to roll the dice again, please, Kurt? And some survival, please.
I think
5.
Marzi, you just let the cat out of the bag there, Marzi.
Oh, did
You
that
go
show?
through the window.
Fucking hell. I gotta redo that.
5 plus 5 is 10.
10, okay. You believe that you're still on course and you've gained enough information from shadows and the angle of the sun and the sun itself to continue in a westerly direction.
And no, nothing of interest.
Okay, so we've travelled the whole day with Bartleby Worcestershire, the human ranger, leading the way through the swamp, navigating, heading due west. And after a brutal day of sludging through the mud and all that stuff, night starts to fall. Night starts to fall, and it's, needless to say, the bard is like, "Can we rest, guys? Can we rest?" And as we're kind of sort of pausing to dwell upon the fact of where the hell are we going to camp in this place, I need you guys to roll the dice.
Everyone?
Yeah.
J-Man,
Everybody
you
in
gonna...
the club's rolling dices.
And add your perception.
I didn't say anything.
It's not worthwhile. Can
Okay.
you say it, Jay?
Yeah, it's number 3.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, it just appeared.
Yeah.
13 plus 5, 18.
18. Keeps.
Let's just say 19, hey?
Oh, well
Plus
done.
like
Oh, you're
6 or
gonna
something.
raise me, hey?
Ooh, okay, wow. So,
Gibbs looks into the future and he sees everything that's gonna
No,
happen with the
I see 1.2 billion different possibilities. And then
Both-
only one of them we live.
both Keeps the elf, rogue, and Bartleby the human ranger, as we kind of come to this halt and we're like listening to the bard say, let's have a rest. You guys in the corner of your eyes notice something to the left, something to the right, bubbles coming out of like the obviously the terrain is mud, pools of water, slush, mud, pools of water, right? And in the watery sections around us, three around us, you see bubbles. You see bubbles, and then you look closer at these bubbles, and you're pretty sure you can make out the shape of a crocodile. Dun, dun, dun.
yeah.
Not
Get
one,
Steve Irwin on the case.
not one crocodile, but 3 crocodiles.
Going up.
So the green things are big mangroves. You can't go through them. You can use them
Shut
as
up, N-word, Dan.
you could use them as cover. The blue are ponds that are pretty deep, so you go waist deep into those things. And the crocodiles, as you can see them, are there.
Okay.
Dan, you're a little bit sprightly that day, and you in that microsecond you have the initiative, my friend.
I'm gonna sneak attack these motherfuckers. They're all in. That guy's not in the water. Hey,
No.
I'm gonna sneak attack that guy because he's not in the water.
Well, you can't sneak attack shit at the moment because no one's near them.
Well, I'm gonna rustic hospitality the ass off that thing. No, I'm gonna assassinate his ass.
Yeah, that's what I
So Dan's elf. Advantage on attack roll. This is the assassinate skill.
Yep.
Advantage on attack roll when creature has not taken a turn. Also hits on surprise are critical. So it's not surprise, but
It's not surprise, but I'll get advantage.
you get an advantage. So who are you attacking and with what? You should be able to move him now.
Okay, so can I go 1, 2, 3, 4, attack, disengage, and move back?
You can't move diagonal. Oh, you can, but you got to like 1, 2, 3,
You can
4,
use the
5,
ruler
6.
to map it out,
6.
can't you?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's 6.
But then I have to stay there, though. That's the problem.
No, but you have a bonus action to.
Disengage, but if I can only move 6, though.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Don't you have a dash power though?
Not if you want to attack. Dash uses your action and your movement in one hit.
I thought he had like a special dash or something. But yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to sneak attack his ass. You know what? I gotta do one in the water then. Because at least I can attack this guy.
Were you already in melee range with him? Are you engaged with him?
The one there?
Yeah.
Well, not diagonally, apparently.
No, you can. Yeah, you're in melee. Yeah, you can attack diagonally.
Oh, I can attack diagonal. Okay,
Yeah.
so... Well, I'm gonna
You can
attack that guy.
Which guy? Oh, the guy next to you? Yep.
Yeah, the one that's, like, on me.
Yep.
I just don't like that he's in water, but whatever.
Alright.
Cool.
With your rapier.
Rapier, yeah.
So you draw your rapier and you're like plodding into the lake. Thrusting into the lake at him. Alright, go. You get advantage. So 2 die 20s, please.
Don't fuck up, Dan.
That's a 2.
I did +2. I thought I was rolling 2 die 20s. Sorry. So let me roll again. One more.
Yes.
So
16. Nice. 16 plus your rapier skill, which is?
my rapier is +6.
Beautiful. You hit him. You hit the crocodile and you do some damage. Roll a 1 die 8 and add 4.
1 die 8.
Nice.
Nice. 9
9.
hits. You thrust your rapier through the water and straight into its back, and it just goes through its thick hide because you've got a beautiful rapier, and you can sort of, the thing kind of bubbles in pain, if you like, and thrashes its tail around as you thrust your sword down. Okay, so you attack the red crocodile and you're done. Well done. All right, next guy is Caleb.
I was gonna disengage and move though as well.
Oh, okay. Yep, please. The rogue has got the cunning action, which gives you a bonus action to disengage.
Yep.
And then you can move using your moving action, which you haven't used up yet.
So what I might do, I might move over here.
It's Caleb's turn. Caleb draws his sword. Draws his mace. He's got a mace. And he's got the baby on the back. And he's like looking around. And he sees that the elf has some success with this crocodile. So he also turns around. And how do I fucking get rid of this shit? Oh my god. He moves 5 feet to the left. And if I could just figure out how to do this so I can not... And he hits.
Nice.
He hits with his mace. a thunderous wallop into the water. You guys hear the water go bloop, and you see that it's cracked the crocodile on the head with his mace. And then, to your surprise, he's quite swift. He winds up for another attack in this short microsecond of a time, and he totally does an air swing and nearly falls off onto the ground. But he did some damage. Okay. At least he tried. Kurt.
Yo.
In this microsecond now, you start moving. Your brain starts firing neurons. What do you do?
And then
And you're far enough away from the other cocks. Because I feel like he's gonna go down. Yeah.
the bar can still get in where it needs to get to.
What weapon do you pull out? Your bow, no doubt. Yep.
Ryman over here.
Bartleby Worcestershire pulls
Next
out his
level.
bow.
Next level DM over here.
Mate, he needs to go to Ding Dong Dang Dan. Just saying.
Get the raps happening.
That's right.
I'm gonna shoot just the standard shot, maybe. I think.
That way, yeah, it's good. We get a good gauge on.
At who, sorry?
Sorry, at red.
Red. He shoots 5 plus your bow. Please tell me the totals, so I don't have to check.
Plus 8 is for a total of 13.
That's not bad. Not bad.
Mate, as you pull back the bow and aim in the water at this thing, your foot suddenly slips, but you manage to keep your balance long enough to do an accurate shot into the crocodile. Boom! Nice. Okay, you hit it. It goes into the water. Oh wait, 8 plus 5 is 13.
13.
Sorry, man. It goes into the water, but the water slows it down. It was accurate. I didn't lie. But the water,
Angle of refraction.
yeah, the water slows down the arrow enough to actually just make it bounce off or just float off its behind. So you lose an arrow.
It hit its eye, didn't it?
No.
He'll give you disadvantage. Shut up, Kurt. Sorry.
Okay, Kurt was ineffective. It is my bard's turn, Skara Brae. Okay, I cast Blade Ward on myself. So I've got one hand free. I cast Blade Ward. What's a good symbol for Blade Ward, guys?
Blade Ward
Is that a
would
good...
be a blade with a cross through it.
A Blade Ward. How about this? Blade Ward for one turn. And I've got my thing out, so I will,
Put it away.
that's my action. I got one movement. I'm just gonna wait. I got Blade Ward, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold position. Okay? Germs, your turn.
Okay. Alright, I'll attack the red.
Your armor class.
And I'll also use piercing with my
19.
with my precise attack.
Nice.
So you're going to use a Battle Master?
I
Is that
don't
correct?
know.
Why do you
No, I
cheat?
said
Why
it
do you
before.
cheat?
Jaco, before I said it before I rolled the dice, so yes, I would.
Yeah.
I will use it.
Yeah, alright. So you lost one. And you also roll a
15.
die 8.
No, 15.
Yeah, but you roll a die 8 too. That use
Oh,
your
yeah.
superior die roll. This is your Battle Master.
Yeah. One die
I
8.
wonder if 15 would have hit or not. Dan, what did you get before?
13. 7. Boom.
Again.
Boom. 7. Nice. You hit. You hit the crocodile. Now you do your damage, my friend.
Which is a die 8 plus 1.
It's die 6 plus 6.
Don't know
With
why
your-
I got die +1. I apologize.
That's alright.
6 and 6 is much better.
So
8 hit points with your mace as well. So you wallop the water, boop, and you absolutely crack the crocodile's skull. It floats up, belly
Bloody time.
turns on its belly, and it's just floating in this shallow pond.
Crocodile kebabs for lunch.
Beautifully done. 1 crocodile's down. All right, it's the croc's turn to move. This one crawls out of the water, even though it's not in the water, but crawls out and attacks the bard.
And I'm like, oh no, he didn't.
He snaps at the bard's thigh, and the bard just quickly moves out of his way.
Ole.
Five, 10, 15. This one, faster than you suspect, like runs out of the pond and like charges towards the elf and attacks. Snaps at Keebler.
I'm like, oh no, you didn't. I go over here and say,
Oh, no, you
"Sucker."
didn't.
I'm like, sucker, you missed.
Oh no, you didn't.
And I fart.
And you quickly, your instincts kick in, and you also quickly just step out of the way as it jumps up and snaps.
What now, crocodile?
Oh, this one's dead, right? So that can go.
Red is dead.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Dan, your turn.
Alright, well, I am gonna...
You are engaged.
Yeah, I'm engaged, so...
You can disengage, but I'm just letting you know you're engaged because there's someone next to you.
So what's your surprise attack if the
If someone's
enemy's
in...
already engaged? You get a bonus?
No, it's, what is
Or do you
it?
need to be behind them?
Sneak attack. If there's a friend within 5 feet, which there is, I get 1 die, 6 extra damage.
Fucking A.
So, I'm just gonna attack him with my rapier.
Yep. You do the sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
If an enemy is within, if a friendly is within 5 feet, which the orc is, you get an extra 1 die 6 damage.
Yup. Cool. Roll die 20, yep.
Yep. Any air balls?
Where? I didn't even see that. Oh, fuck. A 1? Really?
Yeah, automatic miss. So you go and you plod, and as you plod, you slip in the mud, and your rapier goes into the mud next to the crocodile. Okay, Dan.
And I disengage.
Oh, Curdy, you're getting a bit tired, mate.
No, it's all good.
I disengage, and then I retreat
Right.
to here.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep.
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 Say hello, pup.
The elf steps back. Okay.
And I just shake my head in disbelief.
Not a problem. It's Caleb's turn. Caleb now turns around, faces the croc, moves 5 feet, and attacks.
Go, Caleb.
Go, Caleb. He lifts up his mace, he swings, and he misses. And he does it again. He gets another attack because he seems like he's pretty good with the old mace, this guy. And he misses again. Misses twice, does Caleb.
This crocodile's got like dodge skills.
And the mud and the environment, and like is getting his mace stuck in the mangroves as he's swinging down. Hey, Stan. Okay, Kurt, your turn.
Alright, so line of sight is my issue, I believe. So I'm
Correct.
going to move 3 squares.
Correct.
If I move here,
You have
like
to
if I
move.
pass
Yep.
through you here, am I engaged and that's disengaging and the alligator gets a free attack?
You can't move through the mangrove there. That way.
No,
Yeah,
so
but
I'd
can you
have to
move
go
through?
here.
Yep. You'll be
I moved-
engaged.
I-
You're automatically
Yes.
engaged. Yeah. You don't get a
So you
free.
get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, which I don't want. Okay. So I can move here. Why don't we do this? So I'll go here. And I'll shoot at green.
All right.
Just a regular attack. So D20 plus 8. So that is 14 again? No, yes, 14.
14.
But he's out of the water, so
14. You hit. Definitely you hit. So you pull back your arrow and at short range.
So 13.
nice.
Nice. So
Nice.
1d8 plus 3, so 9.
9 hits on green. Your arrow thuds deep into the crocodile's back and it flounders and swings its tail wildly. It gets enraged. You lose an arrow. You're down to 14 arrows in one quiver and 20 in the next.
Why
Okay.
would you laugh, Curdy? Why would you laugh?
Well, the way it was narrated, it's almost like, I lost the arrow. Oh, I'll just sort of take that back. It was...
It was like a negative.
It sunk into the mud. Some might say to stick in the mud.
Well, no, it's stuck in the back of a crocodile.
I will retrieve.
Yeah, retrieve it.
Okay, Moz's turn. He strikes down at the said green crocodile with his rapier, does the young bard.
A rapier.
He rolls a 14
Oh, yeah.
plus. How good is he with the rapier? He is a +6. That's a hit. So that's a 1d8 for the rapier, +4 his dexterity. A measly 5 hits of damage. He lunges forward and sort of diagonally the tip of his rapier goes into the crocodile, enraging it further. Germs, your turns.
Alright. I go for Bluey. Can I hit him in that square, Jaco, or do I have to move?
You can hit him.
Alright. I go for Bluey, and I'll use a precise attack.
Another Battle Master dice you want to use? Yep.
Please. Yes.
You're down to 2.
17 plus 8. I mean, I know I hit it. Do I still need to roll the +8, Jaco?
Yes.
18.
18 plus 6, you hit. You hit, and now you do the damage with your awesome mace. Lathander's mace. The
6
plus
plus 6.
+1 mace. 1d6 plus
Yes!
6.
Oh,
Oh my god.
a heavy
Smack.
hitter, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, we haven't hit that guy before, have we yet? No.
Nah. Nah.
An almighty blow.
And with a mighty swing of the mace, the young Half Orc smacks down in the middle of the croc's back, missing its head by a little distance, almost breaking its back with one fell swoop. But it's still alive.
I might have my accent surge shuckle and go for a second hit.
19. Yep, 19 months. Yep.
I thought you said you were going to have your axe insured.
That's what I heard too. I'm like, oh, I get my rapier insured then too.
So what are you doing? Are you doing your second wind?
Accent surge.
Oh, your action surge. Once every rest, you get a second action. There we go. Yep.
And I'll use my precise attack.
You can't if you've rolled the dice.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So
Plus, I
it's
don't think we would have got you over the line anyway.
6 plus
3.
3.
No dice.
No, 6 plus, you're not 3, you're plus 8, mate, with the mace.
Oh, sorry.
6 plus 8 is...
It's a hit.
You hit! You slip in the mud, but you still manage to keep your balance enough to strike it with the mace. Well done. The young half-orc can't be stopped by a bit of mud.
And then 6.
Yep, 1
Plus-
die 6. Yep, one-handed, guys. One-handed things are usually 1 die 6. So that's 1
So it's 7 altogether.
plus 6 is 7 hits. This time your mace comes swinging down on the back of the neck of the crocodile, and the little spikes on your mace penetrate into it, and you hear a bit of a crack, and the crocodile kind of lurches its neck up like this. It thrashes its tail around, and then it slumps dead to the ground. Well done. You get-
Crocodiles don't know nothing.
You get at least half the experience point, so you get another 50.
Who gets the other 50? No one hit this thing.
Did the dwarf? No, dwarf didn't hit it. No one hit it, eh? No, you get the
No.
whole right. No, you're right. You get the you get the whole thing, man. 100 XP. Good call. I thought for some reason that dwarf hit it, but I think he airballed twice.
He did.
Well done, J-Man.
No, I airballed on it as well.
Yeah. Alright, it's the other croc's turn. Let me just read this blade ward. Now, my turn is up, so does that mean that my blade ward was just wasted? Because I have initiative? Like, that's weird. Blade ward. So I don't have blade ward anymore. It didn't come in...
Go.
It didn't come... Yeah, it's my go. It didn't come in handy because I didn't get hit. So let's get rid of that. Blade ward is gone. Okay, crocodile now attacks me. He snaps and the bard dodges. That's the croc's turn. Dan, your turn. The elf's turn.
Cool. I will.
You're engaged. You're engaged.
Yeah, I'll use my my doodad as well. My assassinate.
My doodad.
Your assassinate skill.
I think he's already attacked, so you can't.
Yeah.
Oh, not my assassinate. My sneak attack. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
Your sneak attack. If a friend is within 5 feet, you get 1 die 6 extra damage.
Boom. Crit.
Wow.
Mr. Crocodile.
What happens to the crit? Does he get
Wow.
some special bonus?
It gets double damage, man.
Going down, little crocodile.
Wow. Double damage for the crit.
Yep. Here we go.
It's
All
for
right, I'm gonna...
2 die 8, 2 die 6. That's huge damage. Huge. Plus 4.
I'm gonna do them one at a time, just because it's
No,
more
man.
dramatic.
I want you to just smash the table.
You want to do all the dice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How do I do this? Hold on. How do I do this?
So you go to the dice emblem, and then you can
Yep.
click on how many of each
Okay, so 2 die 8s, yep. And then 2 die 6. Here come the 8s,
Yes. Oh,
and here comes the 6s. 15 and 4, so that's 20.
That's 19.
Oh, 15 and 4, 19. That's what I meant.
Plus
plus
4.
4.
Oh, plus 4, yeah.
Yeah, plus 4.
So, yep, 23.
So, with your rapier, you essentially you aim, and you like a classic fencer. You thrust your rapier straight into its eye, and it goes straight into its brain, and the thing's just thrashing around, and you hold it there for a split second, and it's thrashing around, and the brain's dying, and then you slide your rapier out, and it slumps to the ground.
I fillet it for dinner.
You did. So me and you get half the experience points each for that.
Very nice.
So the green dragon's dead, or the green crocodile's dead?
Yeah.
For 23 damage.
Yes.
Muzzy, did you buy the DM's guide to death descriptions?
No.
They're good descriptions. I like them.
Are they bad?
No, they're good.
No, it's good. I like
Do you want me to do
I
better?
like them.
Oh, wait.
Shako, can I search the crocs?
How? Where do you want to search them?
I want to open them up and see what's inside.
Sure. So you gut the crocs open, and inside you see guts.
On all of them?
Yeah, you do.
Do I haven't eaten anything, like perhaps the boy's mother?
You check the stomach cavity.
That's what I was going for.
You just want to give this kid to Senwa, don't you?
No, I just actually want to make sure the mother hasn't been eaten, so we don't have to keep on looking if that's the case.
Kill them.
So in one of them you find like the rotten remains of a human hand.
I fucking told you. Huh? Dan,
It's a human hand.
Yeah.
I show it to the baby and I see...
Is this your mama?
Can you identify the race of hand?
No.
Is it non-white?
It's totally like half digested.
Or maybe Asian?
It's totally like deteriorated. It's yeah.
But you could tell
Does it
it's
have a
dwarf
ring on its finger?
hand.
Nah.
A dwarf skeleton from a human skeleton.
Roll the dice. Use your insight.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Show me this. Show me this hand.
I mean, this hand.
You guys laugh, but without me you wouldn't have any of this shit, thank you.
Yeah, this hand looks like a hand.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Move out the way. Move out the way. Let me have a look.
So you're all meanwhile the dwarf is aghast. He's aghast. He's got the baby. He's got the baby covering its eyes as you guys are like gutting the crocs and like looking at this deteriorated hand and pushing each other out of the way to see who can identify the hand.
Can I... Shako, who...
Wait, Keeps. 11 plus your insight. What's your insight? Tell me the result.
That sounds pretty positive.
My insight is 3.
14, okay. You still don't know what type of hand. It's so deteriorated.
Shako,
The bard does not partake in this action. The bard is like, I do not want to look at the hand. I do not care about the hand.
What about Caleb?
Caleb does not want to know about the hand.
Okay.
I checked that Caleb has two hands.
Caleb's like the mother has lived in these swamps her whole life.
Did my ruse fool you?
We'll take his hand. No, roll for perception. It could be a fake
Shako,
hand.
what does skinning animals require in this,
Survival.
Who's got the best survival, guys?
I've got pretty good survival.
mate. Can we turn it into rations as well?
No, I was more thinking about skinning it and then getting someone some like armor or selling it somewhere.
I will attempt to skin the crocodile.
Yeah, okay. There is a big problem with you skinning it now because you've cut the belly open. Right?
I had such a beautiful
That's
pelt.
the incision to start the skinning, though.
No. But it's still possible. It's still possible. It's just a little bit more difficult. So 9 plus your survival?
5.
14. So we're going to spend... This is all going to take at least an hour, right? All these actions, not without consequence.
It's sort of in the evening anyway, so we're going to camp here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe not next to the water. And
So you camp here?
Well,
The mosquitoes are quite prevalent. We don't like this.
adjacent to this spot, away from the water.
Okay, yep. All right. So...
I'm going to chop off a couple of their feet, though, and make me some Crocs. Can I do that? Anyone else want some Crocs? While we're here? Damon, some Crocs? No?
Yeah,
See, mate, like half a day in the marshlands, you guys, and you're just fucking Lord of the Flies. You're just smearing guts all over your faces, desecrating fucking wild animals. You guys are just animals.
If it wasn't for my creative flair, we would never have it. But we don't know how much a croc's hide will be worth.
No, so two more rolls, man. Give the other two a roll, Mr.
Okay.
Ranger.
I'm going to roll them both at the same time. An 8 and a 6, so 13 and 11.
14.
You make a mess of all of them. You do not have a good piece of leather.
You ruined it.
Yeah. All right. So you guys move a little bit to the left and to the right and camp for the night. You camp for the night, and it's a uneventful night. And you wake up in the morning, and you all have a ration time, ladies and gents, and your hit points are restored, and your dices are all restored. Then it's who is going to feed the dwarf today?
I'll feed him.
And the kid. When you feed the dwarf, you feed the kid by default.
Oh, yeah. Cool. We probably should have milked one of the crocodiles.
That's just disgusting.
Some crocodile milk for that baby.
You laugh at me, Dan, but without me, you guys would be fucking creative, fucking nothing.
No, I'm happy that we...
You're nothing without me. You're nothing. Dan, you're nothing.
I was serious about milking the crocodiles, J-Man.
How many teats does a crocodile have?
They've got like 8, I think.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I was going to say 8 as well, so...
Yeah.
Let me check this shit out. You guys don't fucking know anything. Let me...
I don't think crocodiles have any teeth.
All right, cool. You wake up in the morning,
What's that? Oh, sorry guys, 2 seconds.
and it's a hot, sunny day outside. There's like rays of light breaking through the canopy, and that's how you know it's a hot, sunny day. Mosquitoes are worse than ever. It's hot and stinky, and the water's warm, and it's just very, very uncomfortable marshlands that you're in, guys. Very uncomfortable. It smells, it stinks, and you wake up and Bartleby?
Alright, pack your shit, fellas. We're going to continue on.
Says the old ranger, and he looks around and are you going to go west, I assume?
Continue west.
Continuing west he goes. Roll the dice, mate. We start trudging off.
Teite.
Wow, nice. You have no problems navigating west. You continue on for half a day until lunchtime. You have an hour's rest because everyone gets extremely fatigued in this mud. Now, all our shit is muddy, guys. Right? It's just seeped
We're
through.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Predator.
Exactly.
No
Right.
one can see us.
Yesterday,
We're like-
you had some dry bits. Now you're just full of mud. Okay. So you continue on.